Welcome to the Saitama Stadium. The teams then, Flamengo against Barcelona. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A fairly easy choice for me, this one, Aaron Ramsey. What has helped him to elevate his game is the timing of his forward running. He's transformed his contribution from good to great since he increased his appetite for goals. And boy, can he score a beauty.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Shaw tries the route one option. He's in space and looking for options. Mertesacker, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Griezmann stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dig one in. Keeper's ball. Out to the left it goes. Monreal with the ball through. So does he stay or does he go? That's the question on everyone's lips where the manager's contract is concerned.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
Good, sir. And now they can launch a counter. Goes long and forward. Ings goes for goal. He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Barcelona seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Lallana unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Barcelona do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
Lallana plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Ramsey positions himself well and cuts it out. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Looks to slip it through. Isco has got himself a free kick. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
I can't believe he's had a go from that far out.
Now it's Lallana. Lallana pushes it out wide. It's a goal kick. Kierkoff gathers from the goal kick. Mario Götze floats one over. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
He's done well to tidy up the situation. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Forward it goes. Smalling cuts it out. Surely he scores. He's had a go. He's got away with one there.
Mario Götze has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever in being able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
Oh, he really wanted that.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Arsenal against Flamengo. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And it's Luis Enrique. Looks like a good ball through. There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Arsenal take the early advantage. Now it's Götze. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Flamengo are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
Yeah, he'll have no problems dealing with his situation, but he has to be careful that his players don't use the uncertainty as an excuse.
And the through ball is intercepted. Goretzka needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Ings passes it through. A great ball, now the shot! Great idea, just poorly executed.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Mario Götze, Ramsey, Mario Götze. Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Neymar gets it away. Tries a through ball. Cedric Suarez finds himself offside.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Baines gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Higuain. It's Higuain! An absolute thunderbolt! A finish right from the top draw! And with that goal comes comfort! The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Arsenal get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Neymar. It's a loose ball. Arsenal will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Marquinhos plays it out to the flank. Higuain. Flamengo get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Neymar! More and more and more and some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now it's Higuain. Lobs it in gently. Mertesacker. Marchisio does well to read it and intercepts. Dinks one in. No way through there. Aim forward. Mertesacker. It's a long forward pass. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mane tries to stroke it through. Neymar with a shot! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Arsenal tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Now it's Ramsey. And the whistle goes for half-time. The start of another 45 minutes. Flamengo come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Barzagli. Ramsey. Koke. Gets it back. That's not the ball he wanted. Marchisio. Mertesacker comes sliding in. Now the pass. Higuain shoots! And the ball's come out. He'll have a dip. Neymar, one of a type. He's brilliant. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Looks to slip it through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Mario Götze tries lifting it over. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Tries a through ball. Lofted into the middle. Ings. Payet proves too strong there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Luis Enrique tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Lallana. Now the pass. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. In it goes!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Flamengo grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Done very well to intervene. Mertesacker floats one over. Baines. Out to the left it goes. Higuain. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ings passes it through. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Barzagli pumps it upfield. Lallana with a delicate ball. Guarín. Mane goes long and forward. Mario Götze pushes to get on the end of it. Oh, good interception. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Cedric Suarez hoists it high. Looks like a good ball through. Struck first time. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pepe tries a long pass towards the front. And it's Suarez. Higuain. Well, that's where he wants it. Ramsey with the ball through. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Baines pumps it forwards. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Now it's Mane. Tremendous from Mane! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Arsenal tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And that's that. Flamengo, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, at the beginning of this game, they were sloppy and they were found wanting, and I thought they were quite unprofessional when they conceded so early. And
Welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
So it's away we go then. So his contractual situation is sorted. An extension agreed. Barzagli. Now it's Bale. Bale with the ball through. Tadic. Pedro. Now the pass. Fernando Torres. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Looks to slip it through. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Torres. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Messi. Fernando Torres. Pedro. Promising cross. It's on a plate. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending. Casemiro. And the through ball is intercepted. Barzagli. Who's going to make this theirs? Back to the keeper and go again. Barzagli. João Moutinho. Bale gets into some space. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He's delivered all right! Jim, your thoughts?
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Deftly done. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Well, that's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Gabi. Now it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Turns and goes back. Gabi. a matter of inches.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
And it's Pedro. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tries a through ball, dashing forward at pace. How about it? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Yeah, I don't think it's just me, but this sort of pressing really is something that they're doing an awful lot more of these days.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Pedro passes it through. It's a loose ball. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh look, the chance was an unexpected gift, which he should have taken. That wasn't a pretty sight.
Gabi. Pedro, Fernando Torres, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through, cuts it out. Messi. Rafa Silva. He's made sure that that won't get through. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Messi. Messi hits it! Really well taken goal.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Big chance, corner. To safety. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Throw-in. Mertesacker. Monreal tries to get it forward quickly. Rafa Silva plays a clever pass. Aimed forward. Gabby. Now it's Pedro. Now the pass. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Rashford is flagged offside.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Tries to dink it in. Rafa Silva with the ball through. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Passes it through. Shots on! Hits one! This could fall anywhere! Messi decides to play it back. Just off target.
It's unusual not to see him make the keeper work. I mean, his accuracy from that type of area is so often better.
It so nearly came off for him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
And it's Pedro. And he's made certain that won't get through. It's a good-looking cross. Messi. Fernando Torres. Messi. Messi! That is wayward.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Tadic. Morata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Koke tries a through ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Pedro. Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mertesacker gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Fernandinho dinks one in. Casemiro. Pedro. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looks like a good ball through. Rafa Silva looking to get on the end of this. That'll be a throw-in. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Spoon forward. He'll try from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Bale with a delicate ball. Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Barzagli goes long and forward. Messi. And it's Morata. Looks to slip it through. Schürrle gets his head to it. What about it? They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Forward it goes. Chance to shoot. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pedro, now the pass. That's a brilliant interception. Not offside that time. Aimed long and direct. Idrissa Gueye. So that's it. It is all over. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead and they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strong...
Hello and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to two of Italy's grandest clubs, AC Milan and Internazionale. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Milan will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Yeah, they have very good long-range shooting prowess. Dropping deep to defend against that is a risky ploy.
Matuidi. And it's Mitroglou. Bale passes it through. Has it out wide now. Mitroglou plays it backwards and they'll try again. Bale tries a long pass towards the front. Dinks one in. Nice little flick. Henry! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
And it's Monreal. Rafa Silva. Monreal could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's come off the upright. Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross and really should have seen something better on the end of it. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct. Well, this has been an aggressive attacking start from them. They've been very much on the front foot, and if they maintain this pressure, it's looking very good for them.
Bale. The referee's awarded a free kick. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Mario Götze goes long and forward. Willian. And it's Messi. Rafa Silva. Looks like a good ball through. keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Looks to slip it through. Mario Götze. No goals as yet. Idrissa Gueye. Mario Götze. Matuidi pumps it forwards. Henry, he's through, it's one-on-one! It's one! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Henry showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Milan draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see...
What about it? All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be... And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's Bale. Sergio Ramos gets into the right position to intercept. Willian. And he's made certain that won't get through. Thiago Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. A worry or two.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Monreal. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Suarez. Aimed long and direct. Forward, what does he try from here? Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. It's in! Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection, that's one for the dubious goals panel. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Henry with the ball through. Shoots! That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Götze plays it long. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Bale pumps it upfield. Hit long and direct. Ginter. Spoon forward. Ball is over the line. Now the cross. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter, and yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors could go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That'll be a throw-in. Mertesacker.
Yeah, and it's not time to press the panic button yet. These lads have bucket loads of fighting spirit.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rakitic. Matuidi. Needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Messi. Now the pass. Henry. Bale. Goes for goal! Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Mitroglou gets it back. Matuidi tries a through ball. He spotted the run and played him through. How about that? Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Yeah, it only required a little more elevation, and he'll obviously be disappointed with the result.
Now it's Henry and Messi! Wonderful Lionel Messi, a two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Out to the left it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? Mertesacker battles to win it back. Triol. Bale. That had to be more accurate. Looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And it's Mitroglou. Bale concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Deftly done. Timely intervention. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Aimed long and direct. And it's Matuidi. Now it's Willian. Willian passes it through. He's away! Idrissa Gueye. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Monreal boots it upfield. Now the pass. Rafa Silva. Asana Diarra. Mitroglou. He's found his man. Shapes to shoot. Goal!
Rafa Silva simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them, and his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside, and it worked an absolute treat.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Mario Götze has been caught there, it's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Willian. Now it's Messi. Looks like a good ball through.
Milan really have kept that build-up play nice and tight with lots of support. A style that they've been trying to make their own for quite a while now.
With a long pass. Has a hit! And he's done very well to deal with it. Matuidi. Messi looks to slip it through. Willian. Header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
He's gone for it! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the one area that was most vulnerable was the...
Adios.